This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
And I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's May. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Go. Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. Continuing to move past the 45. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Here's White again. Juke the defender. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Running on 2nd with White. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
Receiver in motion, headed right. They'll throw it on 1st and goal. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's 2nd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. White can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. London going in motion left. 3rd down from the gun. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-0 lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him on the slant. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw for May. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
May on 1st and 10. It is Cup, left side. And he gets him around 6 there. Called down by Christian Izien.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. Has room down the left sideline. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Another score here in this first quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating in this opening frame.
You know what I love here, Kate? This defense is seizing on a sputtering opponent, and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 21-zip already. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now May coming off that pick. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Hauled down by Christian Izien. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by Quay Walker. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Going play action, May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. May now from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough 2nd pick 6 to watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early runaway. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football.
Let's go now.
They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Lone back gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Let's go.
Another carry for him. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They'll run the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's May. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10 now. Brought in right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here we go.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Patriots at a deficit.
Let's go now.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready. Come on. Set.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
4th down's going to bring out Joey Sly and the Patriots field goal unit for the first time. Up and good from Joseph. And that lowers the gap to 25 points.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
1st and 10 now from the 30. May. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Give now to the running back. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Go.
Plowing up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down by Quay Walker. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to the well again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First and 10 from the 41. Here's the handoff. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Hauled down by Christian Izien. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it, but the surprise paid dividends.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots will trail by 25. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
White trying this straight ahead. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession, or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to him. He's contained at the line for no gain. Hit made by Josh Uche. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Go.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Go. Check go.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And they had that one contained right at the line. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Another carry for him. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between... down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look, third down coming. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hand off to the back. And he's chased all the way to the sideline and out of bounds near the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a New England 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll maybe get 2 out of that. So that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for this. And he gets this forward to the 19. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the 1st.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.